What's up, film lovers? We got some brand new movie news today. We got some movie news that dropped this morning that David Fincher will be directing a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Also, we do have some random other movie news that I just want to touch base about. It is Zack Snyder directing a UFC movie. Very interesting about that too as well, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure that you guys turn on the notification bell. Guys, write your comments down below. Let's jump right into this. So this is coming to you guys from The Hollywood Reporter. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood follow-up is in the works with Brad Pitt, starring David Fincher, directing Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino's writing the script. Despite, it was being April Fool's Day yesterday and stuff like that, I think this came out today in the morning. And, there's a lot of news that was coming out yesterday. So a lot of people thought, that it was still an April Fool's jokes. But I think this is a real thing. Tarantino is going to do the movie Critic, then he shelved that for his last film. Hopefully he does a Kill Bill 3. I think hopefully he's maybe a little inspired in sequels and stuff like that. So hopefully he does a Kill Bill 3, but staying on the subject, Quentin Tarantino is writing it, which is super awesome. Maybe he did not want to direct it because it wasn't like a dream passion of his. He got, one of the top 5 directors of all time, David Fincher, which he's already worked with Brad Pitt. He did Seven, classic movie. Fight Club, got the little soap right there, classic movie. He also did The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, which is very, another top movie of David Fincher that he worked with Brad Pitt. But David Fincher has done a lot of movies. He has a Netflix deal, so I think hopefully it gets a theatrical release, which I think it would at least for 30 to 45 days. But you know how Netflix does. They only do it for like 9 days when it comes out, when they're the ones distributing the movie and putting the money up front, which I think is dumb because if it's not in the movie theaters, it does not make money. If you already subscribe to Netflix, you're not going to subscribe. You're not going to, be a new member just by this movie. So I think this movie should come out in theaters. I think David Fincher is a great director. Let's see what the movie is about. According to one source, Pitt was taken by certain aspects of the script, which never seemed to stop evolving, as well as as his character's part in it. He asked the filmmaker whether he would consider letting someone else direct the untitled project. Tarantino replied, and we paraphrase here, depends on who. And later, Pitt returned with Fincher with Fincher in tow. The two have alongside standing and fire-tested Bond, having made Seven, Fight Club, Curious Case of Benjamin Button. At one point, they were developing a sequel to World War Z. Tarantino gave his blessing for the project to be made and scooped by Netflix, where Fincher has an exclusive deal. I honestly do think that this movie should happen. I think it'll be pretty cool. Explore more characters of Tarantino's world, even if Tarantino doesn't want to direct it and stuff like that. Also, let's jump into our next topic. I'll just talk about it. I guess Dana White and the new I always forget his name. He is pretty much a new promoter that's coming up. All right, this is coming, guys, to you from Variety. Pretty much saying Zack Snyder to direct a brawler, a movie called Brawler, teaming up with Dana White and Saudi's Minister Turki Al Sheikh. I cannot say his name. I apologize. Pretty much is gonna be a UFC movie. Assigned to direct it. A new feature about an LA man who rises to the world of Ultimate Fighting Championship. The filmmaker, who also co-wrote and produced team up with Dana White for the film, as well as Turki Alishkish, I cannot say his name, chairman of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia and owner of Ring Boxing Magazine. I saw something that says from Dana White, I've been a fan of Zack's works for years. He has a unique style for iconic action sequences to his sweeping visuals and intense emotional storytelling, coupled with humanized portrayal of deeply flawed characters, is singular. Oh, this is not actually Dana. This is Turkey. Said in a statement, I couldn't think of a better person to partner with to bring the UFC to a big screen. The Ring magazine, with his 103 years legacy, will support to ensure the project's success. Yo, I love Zack Snyder. I really like 300. I love The Watchmen. I love Batman v Superman. Whether it does have its flaws in the writing department, but visually look pretty cool. He made things look cool and stylish. And I also like his version of Zack's the Justice League. The only thing is, I don't want it to be a lot of slow mo. I don't want it, with fighting, with UFC and MMA and stuff like that for a fight, you have to make it look realistic. Hopefully he doesn't get too much of, working too much of it, looking unrealistic, too much stylish. I think it can take you away from the realism of the fight scenes, but we shall see, man. Hopefully he gets someone decent to write it, because I'll be honest, Zack Snyder is not my favorite writer. But we shall see. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea to partner with the UFC to make a MMA movie? I know Zack Snyder is really big into the UFC and stuff like that. He has a good relationship with the UFC. He was on Joe Rogan, likable guy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the sequel for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.